Star Wars Lego System 1999 Lightsaber Duel. This was set 7101, the very first in the line if you're going by number, ages 6 to 10, and it had a whole 50 pieces. This set came out in 1999. I consider this the very first Lego Star Wars set just because of the numerical order that it falls in, but it is a tiny little set. I think it retailed for like $6 at the time, and I got it pre-owned on Macari with the box, which is in pretty good condition. I just love that vintage box look, I gotta say. This little characters up here look really, really nice. Lightsaber Duel, really aesthetically pleasing in my opinion. On the side we got the characters again, and then a cool couple of little designs that you can do. You can tear it apart and then make another ship. Like, it was very big on this back then. It's also kind of interesting, whoever owned this originally, the hole punch is here, but they tore it off on the outside here, which is fine. It closes just fine that way. But super tiny box. I was alive during 1999, though I was not collecting Lego, but really fun to have nonetheless. And it is a very small set. It comes with a moisture evaporator, Darth Maul and his speeder bike, and Qui-Gon Jin. Super small, very tiny. Before we get into the actual set itself, let's take a closer look at the minifigures. I got a couple comparisons for you, so we will do that. All right, so starting off with Qui-Gon Jin, here he is. He's got a nice, fun chrome lightsaber and a pretty simple tunic design. The hair is a cool custom print, or mold rather, for this time. We see it reused a whole lot afterwards. And then he has a nice little beard, and I love his little mustache. It is one of my favorite parts. So plain pants, okay minifigure. The chrome lightsabers are super cool, but they did suffer from chipping a lot. So we have that Obi-Wan that came out in 1999. And then compared directly to the newest Qui-Gon Jin that we have, you can tell that there's a lot of difference, but it keeps a lot of the same elements. Obviously, we have a little bit darker lightsaber, but still the same similar tunic. You could argue that the old one has more detail still than the new one in terms of lines, though this tunic does go down onto the legs. The faces are quite a bit different. This one, though, does still look quite a bit like Qui-Gon. This one is just a more detailed with a little graying in the beard. The hair pieces are virtually the same, though this one is a little bit more refined. And then you can see on the back there's printing here, and there is no printing on the back of this one. So there is Qui-Gon for you. Taking a look here at the original Darth Maul, and you can tell that we have the silver lightsaber again and a very detailed face for 1999. I definitely thought that I initially had the original Darth Maul, but now that I have this 1999 one in hand, I can say with confidence that I don't. His cape unfortunately comes wrinkled for a detail that we'll get into a little bit later, but you can see here that he's got some tunic detail as well. There are no horns on this Darth Maul, which is probably why he has a hood, though he does wear a hood in the scene. And then this is compared to another Darth Maul that I had. I can't tell you exactly when he came out, but it's going to be sometime in the probably mid-2000s. And the tunic is totally different, and then the eyes are a little bit more yellow, a little bit more Lego-fied, if you will, but still pretty dang similar. Our most recent Phantom Menace Darth Maul here, and his face print, in my opinion, is a little bit blurry. I don't necessarily think it's any better, per se. The horns are a little cool, but the mouth is a little strange. And then, of course, the torso is better in general. It's got more printing overall. It looks more like Darth Maul's torso, but those are the two characters that we get. We get Darth Maul and Qui-Gon Jin, which are both pretty cool characters to have, but they are certainly not exclusive to this set. We see them many a time throughout this line of Lego. But nonetheless, super neat figures. So taking a look here at this teeny tiny set, we have a moisture evaporator, which has the old brown and old gray. They have since replaced it with a little bit more appealing colors, reddish brown, and then the dark bluish gray and light bluish gray. So these Legos probably look just a little bit strange for that reason, and this is not the best build in the world. I guess they were just struggling for something else to do. This is literally an encounter that happens in a desert with nothing around them. In my opinion, it's really weird that they made a Lego set out of this, but perhaps they just wanted to make a small set with two cool characters, which is probably why you bought this set in the first place. I mean, the ladder pieces are kind of neat, but I guess you could set it with another tattooing display if you wanted. It's just a little clunky, and it doesn't do anything. There are no play features. And then this is the most accurate to a Lego minifigure proportion speeder bike, in my opinion. So we have little Darth Maul's speeder bike, and it doesn't fit him very well. It really struggles. It's only 7 pieces, but it looks size appropriate. So that's actually why I like it. It's relatively cute for that reason. And it does have some handlebars, and then he sits back here. Not sure why there's a little empty stud, probably just not the best engineering. Some kind of weird pieces that put this bike together, but it kind of works. So just a super, super small, probably the little tiniest speeder that we ever get in a Lego set for Star Wars, but it fits proportionally really well with the minifigure. So I do like it for that reason, as I mentioned. So you get that, and Darth Maul can go on that. And then this little moisture evaporator is basically just for the background. And then you have Qui-Gon that is obviously not riding anything. They're walking back to the ship at this time. And so you definitely could have included little Anakin, I guess, but then it might have just been a little bit too minifigure heavy for the set pieces included. So they just gave you these two to battle with. And of course, you only see one lightsaber with Darth Maul at the time because you don't see him till the final battle with 2. So anyways, that's basically the set. It's very simple, but I think it's pretty cool nonetheless. For me, I definitely wanted to get it for just the older characters and the fact that it was like from 1999, so I could review it for you guys, and I found it at a good deal. These aren't going to stay standing, but anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below, and as always, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.